Risotto is one of Italy's favourite dishes, and it's also one of mine. And I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful, simple risotto with some fresh greens and some beautiful capers. So the recipe starts with a sauté of onion, which I've got over here, and I'm going to add some arborio rice, which is perfect for risotto. It's a short grain rice, which absorbs all the flavours really well and gives a really creamy finish. It is important to toast the rice before you add the rest of the ingredients, because it does help for the flavours of the stock and the ingredients to be absorbed into the rice. Adds a good colour too. So my rice looks quite toasted now. I'm going to add these chopped anchovies, which add a really nice depth of flavour and saltiness into this dish, which is really important at this stage. The pan's pretty hot, so I'm going to ladle in my stock. All right, just enough to cover the rice to begin with is fine. And then from there, we just build up the stock ladle after ladle as the rice absorbs it. Okay, my rice is cooked down and absorbed all of the stock, and it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. So I've got some butter and some cheese. So this gives the rice a really nice creaminess. And the lemon zest for freshness. Don't be afraid if your rice seems too wet at this stage, because it will continue to cook, and so that by the time you plate it up, it should be perfect. It looks really creamy, and the rice has absorbed the butter, and the Parmesan cheese has melted perfectly through all of the rice. And now it's ready to add the greens. So I've got a variety of greens here. Some fresh parsley, spinach and rocket. This rocket will wilt down through the warm rice really easily. Now the spinach. And then the parsley. Because I've added a good amount of green vegetables into this risotto, it could easily be used as a side dish rather than actually serving it as a main course. So for instance, serving it up underneath a piece of grilled fish or meat would be perfect, or even on the side so that people can help themselves. You can see now that all the greens have wilted down beautifully, and now the finishing touch, some capers. These are French capers, and they're going to add that beautiful acidity and sharpness to the dish to finish. Just be careful not to stir your risotto too much. It actually can release too much gluten in the rice and become a little bit stodgy. Just a little bit of a shake once you've stirred through all those ingredients is absolutely fine. Okay, so now it's time to plate up. Because I'm actually going to serve this as a main course dish, I'm going to try and keep the plating up elegant. A couple of ladles of risotto is perfect amount for a main course. Some extra French capers. Parmesan cheese, which has been shaved. I've got some volcanic sea salt, which is interesting. I'm going to serve this risotto with a crisp, dry white wine. This one's a Verdelho, and this one's mine.